Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV, building nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV, building nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank.
Hey, you want money? of my praise. Yahweh, you are worthy of my praise. 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 Yahweh, 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 you are worthy of my praise. 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 Can I see you make a joyful noise unto the Lord? Can I see you make a joyful noise unto the Lord? Your hands to Jesus. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, dance, 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 oh yeah, dance. To the left, to the right, 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 to the left. If you are sitting down, can I see you rise up as we celebrate Jesus? Can I see you move your body? Don't look at me, move your body. Hey, hey. Everything I don't put up. Can I see you do like this? Say to your neighbor. Say neighbor. Say neighbor. Say neighbor. Everything. What God can do for my life? Not double. Can I see you make it one? Look at your neighbor again. Say neighbor. Everything. What God can do for my life? Not double. Oh yeah. Everything I double up. 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 Everything I mega mega. Everything I mega mega. Everything I mega mega. Everything I mega mega. Joy overflow in my heart. Sing on you. Can I hear you? Joy overflow in my heart. Sing on you. Are you sure? Joy overflow in my heart. Oh yeah, loud. Can you demonstrate it? Sing on you, sir. Joy overflow. Hey! Sing on you, sir. Your love may make me jolly, 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 jolly. Somebody make some noise. Can I see you dance? I feel like jumping. Oh, you jump, 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 jump. Oh, yeah, now. Hey, strong man, display your talent. Can I see you jump? Oh, yeah, jump, 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 jump. I feel like jumping. Some of you are not jumping up. Let me tell you something. In the presence of God, there is fullness of joy. Do you agree with me? Can I see you jump? Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, jump. 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 I feel like shouting. Oh yeah, somebody demonstrate. Do like this. Oh yeah, now do something. Oh yeah, are we ready to shout? Are you set? Are you set? Are we ready? Are you ready? I feel like shouting. Oh yeah, shout! Oh yeah, shout! Can I hear you shout? Oh yeah, shout! Oh yeah, shout! Shout! Oh yeah, now! Oh yeah, your hands! Your hands to Jesus! Your hands to Jesus! Your hands to Jesus! Oh yeah! Your hands, 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 your hands. Oh, Buligo Melu. Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Can I see you? Oh, Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Oh, Buligo Melu. Buligo Melu. Buligo Melu. Just wave those hands to Jesus. Buligo Melu. Buligo Melu. Buligo Melu. Can I see you? Buligo Melu. Wave your hands. Buligo Melu. Can somebody talk to God? Just lift those hands and worship Him. Appreciate His holy name. He's awesome. Can I hear you? Say, Jesus, thank you. Thank you for the privilege like this. Thank you for what you are doing in my life. Thank you for what you are set to do in my life. Lord, I am not going back the same. Just wave those hands to Jesus and worship Him. Salabaya kukukuku atayata. Just lift those hands to Jesus. Oh, with your language. Just worship his holy name. He's an awesome God. He's an awesome God. You are my way maker. You are my king. I worship you, Jesus. Whenever I call, Lord, you hear me. Whenever I pray, Lord, you hear me. I'm not alone. Peace I know. Oh, Jesus. Whenever I call, Lord, you hear me. Whenever I pray, Lord, you hear me. Peace I know. I believe to God. Just the songs I pray, I can know.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Come on, clap your hands for Jesus. Celebrate Jesus. Are you celebrating Jesus, somebody? I didn't say anyone to sit down. I said celebrate Jesus. When you are asked to sit down, you sit down. Are you happy to be here tonight, somebody? Can I hear you make some noise in this house if you are happy? The way you are making that noise, I don't understand and I don't like it. There's a kind of noise I want you to make that even the coven right now will scatter for your sake. Somebody did not understand what I mean. Can you give the Lord a shout? Hey! You know, there was a kind of shout in the Bible that fell down the mountains. Somebody, you did not feel the way I feel. Can you jump? Can you jump here? Can you jump a little? I'll give the Lord a shout. Hey! Shananada. Hey! Hala power. Clap your hands for Jesus. God is good. Let me quickly announce to somebody here that the greatest mistake the devil just did was to allow you to come here tonight. Can you clap your hands for Jesus? Hallelujah. Quickly help me to celebrate the grace of God upon my father. Help me to celebrate that grace. Awesome God. Now, without wasting much time, we quickly jump and enter into the realm of testimony. It is testimony time, somebody. And quickly, as I call out the testifiers of today, please, wherever you are, run. Please, don't walk. Run. Run down here. And as you are coming out, you know how we do it. You clap by telling God, as you are testifying, me, I will testify. That's what it means. And the first person I have here is Mr. Tamono Belema Nonju. Tamono Belema Nonju. Mrs. Gift Osariti. I have Pastor Aslem Arinzi. I have Sister Godday Favor. I have Mr. Agbor. Godfrey. I have Sister Oko Esther. I have Mr. Godfrey, Mrs. Maxi Bakunye or Bakuye. Mrs. Mercy Bakwe, I have Mr. Monday Paul. I have Mr. Goodluck Iwerebo. Clap as they are coming. Let me quickly call out the testifiers. I have Sister Esther Okoweshi. The written testifiers. She's thanking God and she said with a joy in her heart, we should help us celebrate grace. Can you celebrate grace? She said, before the day for the rally of this program, she was having this severe pain, stomach pain. And she said nothing will stop her not to be in that rally. And she came with the pain. And just yesterday, the prophet said all the persons that came for the rally that he wants to refill them. God asked him to refeed all of them. You know, a prophet, anything he sees, he uses. Anything he sees, he will just use, touch, and it become anointed. Can you celebrate grace in this house? You may not understand what I mean, but hear me. He just saw the borehole outside, the church borehole. And they said, God said to him, he should use it to refill all the persons that came for the rally. And asked everyone to come with empty can. And he began to refill everyone. He began to refill. And when it get to her turn, the man of God refilled her can and asked everyone to drink the water. Immediately she drank the water. She said the pain disappeared. You are not celebrating Jesus like what God did. Sister, your testimony remain permanent in Jesus' name. Clap your hand for Mr. Godfrey. Mr. Godfrey, where is he? Clap again, clap for Jesus. He said we should help me to celebrate grace. Help him to celebrate grace, please. He said he was among the people that went for the rally too. But before the rally, he was having this severe chest pain. And he has been eating in the dream. And there is this pain every night in his lap, inside the bone, that makes him not to sleep every night. When the man of God was refilling everyone, and he got to his turn, he was refilled and he drank the water. He said he used to eat in the dream every night. In fact, this time he will be the one to go to the market in the dream, buy meat and eat in the dream. But after drinking the water, he said at 12 a.m. at midnight he began to vomit. He was vomiting and he said he saw white particles coming out. Are you clapping for Jesus? He said when the vomiting stopped, the chest pain disappeared. The pain in his leg disappeared. And I now ask him, did you eat in that dream? I mean in the dream that night. He said he did not eat. Eating in the dream stopped. Clap your hands for Jesus. But your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Church, clap your better hand for the next testifier. Please tell us your name, where you came from, and what God has done for you.
Church, I am
unquenchable fire.
A lady living. My name is Tamna Beleman Nonju. I'm from River State. A lady living with us called me inside phone that she is not understand herself. She is not sound. So I called my children, 2 of my children, who went there. So I brought a water of life, show to her that, do you believe that this water of life will heal you? She said yes. I brought her this thing again, fire oil. You believe that this fire oil will solve your problem for you? She said yes. I started to call our father, Prophet B.F. Joshua. Any sickness inside you, go back to sender. I opened the water, give to her 4 times. I give her the oil again 4 times. The next day she said it's okay. That she's
so the sickness disappeared just like that. Church, are you clapping for Jesus? So it was the fire, oil, and water of life you gave to her.
Yes.
And you call on the God of Brother Fire.
Yes.
That wherever the sickness is coming from should go back to the sender.
Yes.
And you are telling her that she's very okay now.
Yes.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Tell us, yes.
The second one, I have a sister. I don't know what I've done to her. Anytime I greeted her, she will not answer. Our children to the same. So when we came November 2019 partnership meeting, as I went back, she greeted me. Welcome. I turned back. I said, my sister, how are you? She said, okay. But I saw her. She cannot walk. More than 2 years. More than 2 years. 2 years. So on the 19th of that November, I said, okay, let me go to her. I went to her, show her the water. My sister, do you believe that this water will solve your problem? She said, yes. I brought her the fire oil again. She said, yes. So I ministered the water, ministered the oil, fire oil, give to her. The first day, I give her the 2. The second day, I use the fire oil and drop her. The third day, I use the fire oil again. The fourth day, 5th day, she started working. Move.
She started walking.
Yes.
Oh, why are you celebrating God like this? Ha! Hala power. And you said this your sister for long. She has not been greeting you. Eh?
Yes.
She has not been greeting you.
Yes.
You see, when you came back from the partners meeting, she saw you the next day and she greeted you.
Yes.
Clap your hands for Jesus. May you not have an issue with your helper. You did not hear the prayer I just prayed for somebody. May you not have problem with your helper. If you believe that, Allah is better. Amen. And you said you asked and you saw her, she was not working for 2 good years.
Yes.
And being the kind of man you are now, you now ask her, sister, do you believe in God? She said yes. Do you believe that God can heal you? She said yes. You said you now carry the fire oil and the water of life.
Yes.
You gave it to her the first day.
Yes.
The second day was fire oil.
Yes.
Up to the 5th day, you said immediately you gave her the fire oil, she stood up and began to walk.
Yes.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? For 2 years, somebody could not walk. Clap your hands again for Jesus. Sir, we celebrate with you because of time for this wonderful testimony. You said you came from where?
River State.
River State.
Yeah.
And you have come, and you're not just alone, or you did not just come, you come and you are a partner. And look at what God is doing in your life as a partner. Just celebrate Jesus. Now please, before you go, with this your experience, you have seen the wonders of God, the city of power, even with the spiritual materials in your hands. Please, one or two advice to viewers all over the world and the ones sitting down here listening to your testimonies. Yes.
The advice I have to the viewers all over the world: if you have any problem, come to seat of power and believe that the God of Brother Fire, He will see you through.
Your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Church, clap your hands better for next person. Remember, as you are clapping, you are telling God, I am the next to testify. Please tell us your name quickly, where you came from, and boldly tell us what God has done for you.
Church, I am.
Unquenchable fire.
My name is Sister Gift to Sighting.
Yes.
I'm from A.K.A, Agbor. My testimony goes like this. That was on Tuesday. My baby woke up just like has something hot. I said, let me take her to General Hospital. I took her to General Hospital. We run some tests. After the test, they gave me some drugs. We went home. When we get home, if I give her the drugs, it will not take anyone. If I give her anything, it will not take anyone. I say, what is going on? I keep on carrying her up and down. Later, after taking breast, I just lie her down. He started vomiting. He started shaking. And before I know, people say, what is wrong with your baby? This baby almost dead. I say, God, this baby cannot just go like this. I have to call the dad. Call the dad, though, he didn't answer. So I have to go to his working place. I said, today is Wednesday. There must be service in this place today. Let's go to service. We have to take her to the service. When we get to the service, we saw that they are doing rally that day. I met one of the ministers. He said, carry her to the altar and prayed. After praying, you will come back. After praying, I really to get fire oil. I used the fire oil and the sticker that they rally. We went together with the rally. After the rally, I took this handbill. I put it in her chest and her back. I started using it. Immediately the thing just stopped.
Immediately the thing stopped.
Fine.
Power. Okay, what you are telling us is that she started having wrong or hot temperature and was running wrong stomach together.
Yes.
Very weak.
Yes.
And you took her to the hospital.
Yes.
And the test was conducted.
Yes.
What did the test say?
They said it's malaria.
And they said it was malaria.
Yes, sir.
And you tried to give her all kinds of treatment or drugs.
He did not take it.
She did not take.
Yes, sir.
And you brought her to the church.
Yes, sir.
And the pastor gave you an instruction to drop on the ground.
Yes, sir.
At the front of the altar there.
Yes, sir.
After praying, you now said to yourself, you must join the rally.
Yes, sir.
With your daughter.
Yes, sir.
And you will join the rally.
Yes, sir.
So after the rally, you took this, the handbill in your hand there.
Yes, sir.
And breaking the seat of Pharaoh oil.
Yes,
you
sir.
now administered on her.
Yes,
you
sir.
said that was how the sickness ended.
Yes, sir.
Everything disappeared.
Yes, sir.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? I like her faith. Imagine if she has run to someone or somewhere else. She quickly told her husband, let's go to church. And thank God, when she get to church, she met the God of Brother Fire. And look at the testimonies. Clap your hands for Jesus. Man, then you came, you saw God, and you were testifying, even with the breaking the seat of Pharaoh oil. Just one or two advice to viewers all over the world and the ones sitting down here. Yes.
My advice of the one sitting here and the one outside: have faith, God will do it.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Quickly, next person, please. Clap your hands, church. Clap if you want God to give you your own testimonies. Please tell us your name, where you came from, and boldly tell us what God has done for you. Yes.
Church, I am
unquenchable fire.
Please help me and celebrate the grace in this house. My name is Pastor Anselm from Soka. I want to appreciate this great God of my father, Prophet B.F. Joshua.
Are you appreciating the same God of Prophet B.F. Joshua? Yes.
I came to this place, that was on Thursday, September, but actually I can't remember the date, but that should be during his birthday. When I came, I stayed Thursday till Monday. Then on Friday, like this, he started prophesying and speaking into my life and my ministry. And one of the things he spoke about was an immoral lady in the church trying to disorganize my gift through something she do present to me. And another one was a prophecy he gave to me on Saturday on the partnership, because immediately I came, I joined the partnership. So, and he told me that when you get down to Nsukka, something is waiting for you. Make sure you don't collect it. He repeated it again and again.
He said to you that someone will be giving you a gift.
Yes, exactly, sir.
Okay.
So I took the whole thing to heart. When I arrived at my place, just immediately I arrived, I just went into my house. I had someone knocking at the door. I opened. Behold, it was someone very close to me, a lady. She presented something. Church, I want to say this. The Bible says, blessed is the man whom God chooseth and causeth to come near unto him. The particular day which I came to this place, because I found Brother Fire through his TV, Brother Fire TV, and something prompted me immediately to come. And on that day I was coming, on that Thursday, this lady was giving out things to people. He gave it to someone I know, very close to me. And to tell you now, that same lady, the person whom this lady gave this thing to is critically ill right now.
Can you clap your hands for grace? Wait, the same person that brought gifts to you, and the man of God prophesied to you and said someone is coming with a gift.
Yes, sir.
Do not collect it.
Yes, sir.
He warned you specifically.
Yes.
In fact, dangerously he warned you.
Yes, sir.
You are telling us that the person was already sharing this gift before you came to this place.
Yes, he gave it to a particular person.
A particular person you know very well.
Yes.
You are not telling us that the person is what?
The person is not normal.
Now,
not sound.
even as you speak now.
Yes.
Because the person collected the gifts.
Yes. The prophet told me, if you collect these gifts, you are gone.
Clap your hands for the grace of God upon my father. Look at your neighbor, eyeball to eyeball. Say, neighbor, it is good to have a spiritual father like my father. His name is Brother Fire, the Son of Jesus Christ. Clap your hands for grace. So you refused the gift.
Yes, I refused it.
Yes.
I refused the gift just as the man of God told me. And I said to myself, what if I wasn't prompted by the Spirit of God to leave my home that day? Because that Thursday was not, the Friday, the night program. So I left on Thursday. I came to this place on Thursday, lodged, and I was part of the program Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Monday, when I arrived at Osoka, I met this horrible person. But I give God all the glory because he loved me so much and brought me to this place.
Oh! Clap your hands better for Jesus. Tell us, sir.
That's just not all. The second one being about the lady. Because when the man of God prayed for me on both the partnership and on that Friday, he touched me. Immediately he placed those fingers on my chest. Something like fire went into me. I was not the same man that came to Agbor from Nsoka.
Power. You said something entered you.
A fire entered into me.
Entered into you. us.
When I got to my place, to my to the church on Sunday, the members were like, you are not the same. You are not the same.
You are sitting and you want to remain the same. Hey! Power! Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, it was an oil. Say neighbor, it was clap your hands for Jesus.
The members saw you, they saw a different person.
They said, you are not the same now.
Oh,
because I used to, when I do pray for people, I lay my hands on them, maybe something happens. But as I left, as I get down to my place to Soka, I didn't need any more to lay my hands on people. I was speaking from the place I was speaking to the place where they are. They were falling. They were falling.
Let me quickly pray for the two ones that are standing up. By the mouth my father used to pray, even in this night, because you came, God will meet you. Your life will be transformed. Men will see the evidence. If you believe it, jump on your feet and holler power. Clap your hands for Jesus.
he said this time you don't lay hands, even from a distance.
Yes, sir.
Just as you are speaking, people are already on the ground.
People are
Power everywhere because you have met grace. Clap your hands for Jesus. Tell us, sir.
From that day, my ministry gained a huge stature. And not just that. That particular lady he prophesied to me about, she was in the choir. If you remember the prophecy, he says someone who is handling your microphone is the one doing this to you. So when I got to the place, because previously, before I came to this place, each time that I comes up to minister, whenever I do minister, because whenever I do minister, I love to raise songs, and this lady usually back me up, and whenever she sings, it's like a momentary confusion will come upon me, and I won't even be organized.
You'll be confused.
I will be confused. So I noticed that. I told all of them in the choir, please get out. I don't want to see you people here again. I myself will be singing alone.
You pursue all of them.
I pursued them. Anyone in my church knows about this. So but when I got back, I told them, you can come back. Just all of you come back, come back, come back. When I was now ministering, this same lady will drop the microphone and will run outside.
Wait. When you came, you contacted fire from the man of God.
Exactly, sir.
And you said before you came to this place, you just have to tell all of them to leave.
Yes.
Because of what you were experiencing.
Yes, exactly, sir.
When you came back with fire, and you now tell all of them, come back, come back.
Yes, sir.
This time when you were ministering, the evil lady did what?
she ran out.
She ran out of the church.
Yes.
Can I pray for somebody in this house? Wherever they are, they say you cannot manifest. They say no one can hear your voice. Can I pray for you? From the office of my father, fire be prostrated. Oh, if you holler a better amen, I say fire be prostrated. Clap your hands for Jesus. She ran away from the church. Tell us, sir.
So because I was just monitoring the whole situation. I was just monitoring it because she started having issue with the members. The members will be like, you'll be in the choir, you come outside, you want to join the usher, you do this one, can't you stay in one place? And God told me, one of the signs I will give you is that she will return back the key, because she is the one in charge of the communion room where the communion is.
You trusted her so much.
She was so dear.
She was so dear.
She was like my PA.
Oh. And she used to dress this holy, wear long skirts.
I didn't expect her because she is married. She's a married woman. So I never did expect that. But I was just monitoring the whole thing. And one thing started happening. That should be after Sundays, I will have a dream. The night of Sunday to the morning of Monday, I will have a dream where somebody will come into our church and scatter everything and push out every member and destroy everything. I started seeing my members being tied, hands and foot. I started seeing all manner, some being burnt with fire, some their nails being pierced with the hot nails. I was like, Jesus, what is happening? This is happening. I started praying with this mat.
Somebody holla, yeah. And you were giving this prayer mat as a partner.
Yes, exactly.
So you began to pray with the prayer mat.
I began to pray with the prayer mat.
Tell us.
Meanwhile, before then, this perfume favor me.
Wait. I was with your testimony. The Lord told me they want to plant something in his church. They already programmed that. I was looking at you and I saw people want to set you up. If you are a son, the eyes of grace is upon you. It doesn't really matter. I was telling them yesterday that a man's calling is a man's persecution. A man's destiny is a man's trial. And never forget that when you have destinies, expect trials. When you have callings, expect persecution. It depends on the dimensions of the calling you have. Is somebody hearing me? There is somebody here listening to me. There is a way this night is. It doesn't matter how you might see it, but there is a voice from heaven that said I should announce to you, if somebody is standing this year that you cannot acquire your position, if they don't repent tonight, they will not rise up from the sleep. Next day, I'm not telling you because I want to tell you. The next time you will see him, he will tell you, I don't know who is behind your shame in 2019. That person trying to repeat this year. My name is Brother Fire. Listen, son. Something happened in your church. I saw in the realm of the spirit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There was a chair you rearranged.
Yes. Yes.
There are seats you rearrange.
Yes.
You have to change.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
You change it.
Yes.
The seat was close to the altar.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Is it true?
Yes.
While your own chair is almost in the altar,
Yes, sir.
you have to rearrange everything. And some people are asking you, why were you doing this?
Yes,
is it true?
Exactly.
The choir side remain where it is.
Yes.
Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Now it's just like the way our own is.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
But you notice that when you were doing this, some people were not happy.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The Saturday of it,
Yes.
you came to the church
Yes.
to see what they are doing.
Yes.
It was only few people
Yes.
that came to tidy the church.
Yes.
Some of the
Exactly.
is it true?
Exactly.
Some of them that were sanctuary,
Yes.
most of them never came.
Yes, sir.
You started asking after them.
Yes, sir.
Where did they go?
Yes, sir.
Come by yourself.
Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Everybody put your right hand in your head. Because you are under this grace. Anyone that wants shame in your life, may they give you chance to prosper. Amen. Listen, minister conference is coming this month. It doesn't really matter. Those of you that are following us, between the month of March and April, we are going to be in Ghana. Listen, God is turning you around this year. Put your right hand upon your head. Anywhere at all, the people who are dear to you, and they are in the same house with you, if your amen can be louder, hear me. God told me fire will fall tonight. As your right hand is upon your head now, please listen to me. I wish I'm holding this mic now. As the right hand is upon your head now, if that amen can be louder, hear me very well. Whoever that is your betrayer that loves you so much, as you are shouting this amen, fire will expose them the next morning. If your amen is louder, fire will expose them next morning. If your amen is louder, fire will expose them next morning. If your amen is louder, fire will expose them next morning.
Come on, clap your hands for grace. You are not clapping your hands for grace. Look at your neighbor, say neighbor, it is good to have a spiritual father like brother fire. Celebrate grace again. Tell us, sir.
I started praying this month. Every night, once it's 12, I will hear the voice or the sound of a cat. It's either a cat or an owl or a strange bird. I do not know its name. But I remember the word of my father, Prophet B.F. Joshua. I remember his words to me because every development I will tell him through WhatsApp. So, and he told me, don't worry. That is always what he will say. Or he will say, amen. Don't worry. So, I started noticing those things. You know, I started arranging my prayer points like a missile to hit directly at the heart of the enemy. On every service, the fire that don't come out will always make that woman to run away. From like that, she stopped being a member of the choir.
Clap your hands for Jesus. So God takes her away from the choir.
Yes.
Yes.
Because this perfume, the partnership perfume, I always use it. I always use it to safeguard myself. I always use it. The Favor Me perfume from brother Fire, my father. I always use them. And this lady, as she used to be before, she will always stay very close to me to monitor what is going on. She was, she do always complain whenever I fast too much. He say, you fast, she, in fact, she wanted to marry me if I had allowed her.
And she's married.
And she's married. And to tell you the truth, those prayer points was hitting her badly and badly. And God told me, what are you waiting for? Go and collect that key from her. Meanwhile, he told me that she will come to submit the key by herself. I was waiting. After Sunday service, she came and she told me, can't you see the insult of these people upon me? Can't you see it? They are insulting me. They are accusing me, asking me, why are you no more staying in the choir? And that was a temptuous question to tempt me to know my reply, whether I have noticed her reaction. I kept quiet. I said, well, hold that key.
Pastor T.
Clap your hands for Jesus, somebody. Okay, quickly because of time.
Okay. So the whole thing was that I called her and say, you are this. She shouted. I say, look, I am not here for your shouting. Give me those key back. She refused. After some talks, she left with the key and sent her daughter to bring back the key. That was the last time I saw her in the church.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? God will chase away your enemies. And the summary of everything that you met grace, and grace began to work for you.
Yes, sir.
Grace began to preserve you. Your enemies began to run away.
Yes, sir.
They will run away to the end of this year.
Amen.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? You came, on the first day you came, you became a partner. And with the prayer match you began to pray with, and even with the Favor Me perfume, God has been faithful. And as a pastor, please, before you go, just give one or two advice to viewers all over the world and the ones here listening to your testimonies. Yes.
My advice to everyone is that you should stay connected. Make sure you connect to the grace. This hand of my father, the prophet, is not just a hand, it is fire. If
you can touch him with your own hand to his hand. The Lord bless you.
Clap your hands for Jesus. I will pray your own testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Let's clap your hands quickly for next person, please. Let's be fast. Please tell us your name, where you came from, and boldly tell us what God has done for you.
Okay. My name is Agbor from Kogi State.
Yes.
Church, I'm
Church, you're not responding.
Church, I am.
Say unquenchable fire.
So my testimony goes like this.
Yes.
I I'm the child of the wind. So this shirt is very, very powerful. Then before I run test, my quantum analysis. I even bring it. It's at the back.
You are a doctor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I use quantum. When this woman is sick, they bring it down to me to run the test with my quantum analysis for them. I said, okay. When I see how the woman is turning, the eye is turning, changing, I said, okay. The next thing I have to do, I have something that my daddy gave me. I called my daddy, Daddy, you are the one that gave me this t-shirt. So this one is going now, so no need of running up and down. So then I gave him this t-shirt to wear, and she slept. The next thing say is feeling okay. So I thank God for that.
Are you clapping for Jesus? Power.
You know, the way he's saying it, you may not understand. That means you were about to run the test as a doctor.
Yes.
And you saw the way the woman was going gradually.
Yes.
Her eyes was already closing.
Yes.
You now said this one is not a medical issue.
Exactly.
And you brought out the t-shirts as a partner.
Exactly.
Written, I am a child of wind.
Exactly.
And you now give the t-shirt we had to wear.
Yes.
You said instant that God will restore her back.
Yes.
And she became normal.
Yes.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? Yes, tell us next testimony.
The next testimony is about this fire oil. This fire oil that he gave me. That he gave me purposely because for myself. But when in the condition of medical, people come down to you to help them way out. When this woman is located, God rescued her from the hands of enemy. So he tell them the language that they should come down to me. And this language is my language my father that gave me, said I go and pray with them that they'll be healed.
Okay.
A young boy, for that matter, hasn't ear floating. That is, pulse is coming out of the ear.
Okay.
So when they bring it to me, they say I should see it. I say okay. When I look, I pray. I call my father. My father B.F. Joshua, that as I'm anointing this fire oil in the ear, the float will cease.
Yes.
In the mighty name of Jesus. I call fire 7 times, Holy Ghost 7 times, blood of Jesus 7 times. I anoint. Now the child is okay.
The ear. Oh. Wait, that means the pus that was coming out from the ears stopped.
Dried.
Everything dried up.
Yes.
As you administer the fire oil.
Exactly.
Can you clap your hands for Jesus? Did you ask them how long the pus has been coming out?
When he was young, the pus start coming out.
How old is he now?
It's about 12 years old.
12 years old.
Yes.
Church, clap your hands for that healing. Yes, next testimony.
Next testimony is still on this fire oil.
Yes.
There is a girl having sore. That's a cancer in the leg. So very, very fast cancer. Very big, small. So they came down to me. I explained things to my understanding. I said, okay, this is not need of a medical lesson. Although I'll apply medical later. Then I went as far and sprayed this fire oil on the surface. The way the water goes out of it. So the next thing, I tell them 5 days, the something start healing. Exactly. Before the 5 days, the something start healing. The water start dry.
Everything dried up. Why are you celebrating God like this? It was a leg cancer. The way he's saying it, you may not understand. It was it's a very big one. Leg cancer.
Exactly.
Saw. Leg.
Exactly.
You now use the fire oil to spray on it.
Yes.
And you give them 5 days.
Yes.
You said before 5 days,
yes,
the leg got dried up.
Exactly.
And someone is looking like that. Okay, please tell us because of time.
This blessed sound you are seeing, miracle sound you are seeing in my hand. Don't play with it too. It will kill and it will heal. So there is one woman, she came down to me. The woman has enemy in the house. So then when she explained things to me, I said, okay, I will help you to pray. Then I give her this little sound, miracle sound, to take home. Then I said, when you get home, call Brother Fire 21 times. God, blood of Jesus 21 times. Holy Ghost fire 21 times. Then you put it in the water. Everybody, all of you will drink it. And you bath it with it. So next you see the result, what God will have for you. The next thing, the woman went as far to prepare a charm along with fish. Enabled this woman's son, child, to eat the meat, to eat the fish, that way to die. So it was later on when the woman starts shouting that you tell it, you go to man of God that you pray that anybody that do this will die. The woman starts confession to him that he's the one that do it.
Higher power. I don't know whether you got it. You gave the miraculous stance to somebody.
Yes.
And it was a lady.
Yes.
And you said this woman had been attacked for years.
Yes.
And she ran to you.
Yeah.
You now gave the miraculous stance to her.
Exactly.
To drink and also bathe with it.
Yes.
And you said the woman she was staying with, an evil woman,
yes,
when she left to the burial, prepared a charm with fish.
Exactly.
And kept it inside the house.
Yes.
So that the woman that went to the burial child will not eat the fish on top of a charm.
Yes.
And dies. Yes. And when the daughter came out and saw the fish, instead of eating it, because God of Brother Fire was already at work,
yes,
she ran out
to the mother and
to the mother
to come and see.
And they came. And the woman that kept on with the fish began to confess.
Yes.
And said she did not do it for the child to eat and die, but she did it for something else. Somebody, fire will pursue them in your house. Anyone preparing evil charm for you to eat and die, fire in this all night will pursue them. Sir, because of time, you have numerous testimonies. You said you came from where?
Kogi.
Kogi?
Yes, Ibajiria. Ibaji.
Ibajiria.
I-B-A-J-I.
Clap your hands for Jesus, somebody. He's a doctor. We don't have all the time for him to start analyzing the issues he see. He knows that this one is not a medical issue, and he just applied the spiritual materials, and testimonies are coming, testimonies upon testimonies. Clap your hands just for Jesus. Now please, sir, before you go, the first one was the t-shirt as a partner will restore life to the first woman. The spiritual materials, the fire oil you've been using, the testimonies are coming. Cancer was taken away. Please, viewers are watching all over the world. This is your testimony. And the one sitting down here, just one or two advice. Yes, before you go.
The world at large watching this TV, Fire TV, connect to Fire TV, Fire TV. That whatever you ask God, when even placing your hand on the screen, you'll be having healing. And not only that, come down here, there is medicine and life. Just God will transform your life to very good one. And
your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Just clap your hands better for next person. Let's be fast. Please tell us your name, where you came from, and what God has done for you. Boldly.
My name is Mercy Bakuni.
Yes.
I stayed at number 51 Awake Road. Church I am.
Unquenchable fire.
Please, can you stand up and celebrate the grace in this commission?
Please do that quickly. Yes.
My testimony go like this. I came here October, I think 17, with tears to this church. And before Papa locate me, I was having problem in my maternal home. My husband just hit me for nothing. If I was sleeping in the night, maybe by mistake my hand touched you, just push me to the wall.
Somebody holler fire. Tell us.
At times he would just put this is the outside used to cover. He would just demarcate and say, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong now? I said, okay, no problem. Hatred, everything. Nothing I do in the house that he will tell me you do well. Even I use my salary, everything. Just appreciate you. At the time I begin to cry. Anytime it's now tears be coming out from my face. I'll be crying. I say, I'm tired of this marriage. This I want to leave. At the time I even explained to my family, I say, if you are tired, Kukuma leave the house. I said, okay, no problem. Me, I'm tired. Before a lady locate this place to me, and I came and Papa now locate me. Papa now pray for me. People will remember that day that Papa delivered me in this church.
Oh,
today I give God all the glory.
Oh,
if I want to sleep, I anoint my face, and today now there's love, there's peace, there's joy.
Somebody holler power. Hey, we don't have time. For how long, madam?
63 years, sir.
63 good years.
Yes.
No peace in your home. No peace in your marriage.
I was trying to cover up, but I couldn't.
Oh.
I told her I'm a woman of peace. I tried to make peace. Kneel down. Say if I offended you anywhere, tell me. I will change. He will not tell me. It's the same thing. At times when I need to beg him, he says, Zuzu Kwebe. Hey God.
Oh, may that not be your portion. Oh, I said that will not be your portion. And you make grace.
Yes.
And Papa prays for you.
Yes.
Oh, you are smiling.
Yes.
Oh, hey. Tell us, we don't have time. Next testimony.
My Papa said we should start for fruit or womb. I was even saying how would this man allow me to go? But he was the one that even tell me. I think you say people have program with Papa, go. So my surprise, I saw him. He was coming at my back. He said he want to see Papa. I said, hey.
He came to church. Look at your neighbor, say neighbor. When God is involved, matter go change. Clap your hands for Jesus. Tell us, ma.
Papa now say you should come on Friday or Sunday to see him. That one has gone. So when I see the grace here, my brother's wife was not okay, and I started telling my brother to bring the wife so that they will pray for her. But because I've seen grace here, I've seen God in action here, and I give God all the glory. So at the time I started telling them, it's like they are not hearing me. Every time I started telling them, calling them, disturbing them, they are not hearing me. And I told him that since you refuse, I'm going to hire motor and go and bring him from Kwale to this place. When he see that I'm serious, then I said, okay, he will come. And before I started this church, October 17th last year, there was a place I went for all night. Then I tell me that I should pray seriously to this my senior brother, that I will not, that is so dear to me, that I will not lose him. In short, it's God, divine help God gave to me. When I'm hooked, he helped me out. So I should pray for him seriously.
So you now brought them.
Yes.
Okay.
So we even back on that prayer after a time. Then I came. When they came here on Friday, so they was sitting and the Papa was asking, Mr. Man, where did you come from? He said he came from Kwale. He said, I see attack around you. So Papa now raised a prayer point. As Papa raised a prayer point, the man just in this church. The ushers, they were carrying him. The one ran from back said, it's me that I brought for church. I'm sick. Oh, nothing was happening. What happened?
So he was the one that brought his wife. And the enemies also followed him. Somebody holler fire. The prophet was saying, for those of us that were in the service that day, that if he was not in the church that day, that would have been the end of his life. And the man of God prayed for him, and God restored him back to life. Are you clapping your hands for Jesus? Tell us next testimony.
The wife now say, if not that this church is big, you for lose your brother for gone. I say, thank God for the grace. That's why I say people should come here. So they now left. Then after sometimes now the daughter said they should bring her to outside, and the mom, since he is still not getting better, I started pushing. Before then, my brother lose his job. He didn't have job.
Before
after
they came
Papa,
here?
Yes.
Okay.
After Papa prayed for him, God has restored his life. They now call him back to the office.
Oh, Jesus! Hala grace! God restore back his life. God restore back his job. Wonderful. Clap your hands for Jesus. Yes.
And I told them, since you didn't have enough persistence in coming to church to come and pray for mommy, and the daughter said they should bring her, there's no problem. But come, let's Papa pray for her before she left to outside country for our daughter send her for treatment. They said okay, they will come. And they came on that one this Sunday. They came this Sunday. So when Papa said they should come out for, I think 1,800, and I ran to them and said, you people should get up or go and do what Papa said. So I said, give your word, then you people should go. They now do what Papa said. So after the prayer, Papa now prayed for them. They now left. Got into home. They saw pussycat in the bonnet. Enemy came.
Wait, calm down. When they were coming, did they check the car?
Yes. Because they put water in the bonnet before they said, because they are coming from Kwale. They are coming from, so my brother normally check the car before he enters road.
Yes.
So there was nothing. So when they got home, they said it's like the car is being heat up. Then they asked the son that opened it. You know, the elderly man, he now left. You know, said that come and see pussycat in the bonnet.
Inside the bonnet. Somebody holler fire.
So
okay, this is the pussycat.
Yes, sir. They now started hitting pussycat on the bonnet. Pussycat refused to go. The pussycat refused to move. Pussycat was there. They were hitting. At the time, my brother was tired. They now started shouting. People started gathering. He now remember fire oil. They now ran to the room and bring it and spray. The pussycat now jump out from the bonnet. And as he wanted to escape, the boys now pursue him and hit him and now kill him.
Oh! This is how your enemies will die by fire. I said this is how your enemies will die by fire. So they now kill the pussycat.
Yes. Before they called me, they said they were calling me to tell me what are they going to do. They see pussycat in the bonnet, whether I would call pastor. So my phone was ringing because I was charging it. I didn't see it. It was when I saw the missed call and I called them. They now tell me that I just wanted to say, have you put snappy? They say yes. I said, forward it.
Clap your hands for Jesus, somebody. What you are telling us is that when the man of God called out for the seed, they were reluctant.
Yes.
So you now ran to
them
and I said to them, go.
Yes.
Let the man of God anoint you.
Yes.
And you are telling us that God preserved them.
Yes.
So the enemy just wanted that family to die.
Yes.
And that's why they have to enter inside the bonnet.
Yes.
A running vehicle must be very hot. But the pussycat was still there.
Yes, inside.
Thank God for God though. Clap your hands for Jesus. Quickly, we don't have time. Next testimony. The pussycat is dead. Yes.
Then on Monday, that is when you're supposed to resume the office. Then the other of my brother, when they came off church, and I call him and say, you people don't like to come church. What is the people problem? They say you do like God. I say I like him. Come. He say I don't have transport. I don't have. I say come. I'll give you. Just come. So that day he came and Papa anointed him. So it was yesterday he called me that tipper brushed me inside the gutter. That people were even saying, this man don't die. But he come out, nothing happened to him.
Hey! And you say this your brother again is among the persons you asked to go so that the man of God will.
Yes. That day Papa called 4,000. As I'm going to meet him, say go and give. Papa now say 5. I say okay. I look my bag, there's 5. I say take, go, let Papa anoint you.
So you are saying a tipper.
Yes, brush him inside
the gutter.
Yes, sir.
And he came out, nothing happened to him.
Even the bike, nothing is okay now.
Ha! Can you not clap for Jesus now? Ask your neighbor quickly, say neighbor, this God not faithful. Clap your hands for Jesus. Madam, we have to celebrate you for this wonderful testimony. No time. Please, you came with tears, and today you are smiling. God gave you peace.
Pastor, there is one.
God gave you joy. God now is extended the grace you have contacted to your family. Now, please, before you go, just 1 or 2 advice to viewers all over the world and the ones here listening to your testimonies. Yes.
My advice to these people sitting here and the viewer that when Papa says something, believe him. Do what he said. You will see God in action. There is power in this place, so don't joke with this place.
Your testimony remain permanent in Jesus' name. Church, clap your hands now. Yes. Please tell us your name, where you came from. Boldly tell us what God has done for you.
Church, I am
unquenchable fire.
My name is Monday Paul Ijato. I'm from Agbor, Abavo precisely.
Yes.
Okay. Years ago, I can't sleep. Whenever I want to go to sleep or go to bed, I will be scared. I will be having a kind of fear in me. Why? Because each time I sleep, I woke up, I can't remember my dream. I will try as much as possible to make sure that, let me see if I remember the dream that I dreamt, but I can't remember it. And I discovered that as a man, you sleep and dream, and you wake up, you can't remember your dream. It's like the person is on bondage. But 3 weeks ago, when I came to this church, as I came, Papa gave me this mantle.
He gave you mantle. Tell us.
So he said, whenever I want to sleep, use this mantle, tie it with your hand and sleep. When I got home, I do as he instructed me. When I sleep again, as soon as I woke up, I wake up with my dream. And I will continue praying. Secondly, before I don't used to pray, but as soon as I come here, I can pray like never before.
Ayana. You will contact fire today. He said for years you can't remember your dreams. You can't even pray.
Yes.
You struggle to pray.
Yeah.
But after the mantle the man of God gave to you,
Yes.
you will sleep, you will remember your dreams.
Yes.
Not only sleep, now you pray for hours.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Your testimony is permanent in Jesus' name. Now, please, before you go, just one advice. For years, somebody can't pray. You can't remember your dream. Grace makes you are remembering. 2 advice, and the one sitting right here. Yes.
My advice to the viewers all over the world, especially you sitting down here, when you get home, those of your brothers, your sister that doesn't go to church, preach to them, talk to them. Permanent miracle.
Your testimony remain permanent in Jesus' name. Just clap your hands, start clapping for Jesus. Remember, if you are clapping, you are telling God, I am the next to testify. Tell us your name, where you came from, and quickly tell us what God has done for you.
Church, I am.
Quenchable fire.
Blow your whistle.
Fire.
My name is God a Favor.
Yes.
I'm from Utokpo, but I reside in Ovalero.
Who is the next person standing by you?
This is my mom.
Okay. What's your mom's name?
My mom is Agbor Matilda.
All right, tell us your testimony.
It was last week Sunday when I came to this church. Before then, I was having pain in my tummy, and I went for scan. They said this appendix, and also said that I had affection. So they said I go and treat
that you have infection.
Infection.
Yes.
So they said I should go and operate the appendix, but none of us in our family agreed for me to go and do the operation. So they were taking me to different herbalists for herbal drugs.
Okay.
We went to the last one before I came here, and that one, other people were testifying that it was working for them. But it got to my turn. I saw that I was still feeling the pain. I did not want to tell anybody because my mom was always complaining that I was the only one seeking in the house, that they are tired of me. So I decided to keep the pain within me. But when my sister called me, she was like asking me, using sweet mouth to ask me if I'm still feeling the pain. I told her, I pleaded with her not to tell anybody, but she still told them. So my dad called me. He said if I was still feeling the pain. I said no. He was like asking me, using first to ask me. I said yes, I'm feeling the pain. That if they don't want to help me they don't want to remove it from me through operation, that they should leave me like that. That I will be with it like that. So my sister said, my mom made up her mind that she's going to rent her plot for me to do the operation. So my sister said we should try this place. That after a year, if it did not work, we can go ahead with the operation. I said no, I'm not going. The husband, my sister's husband was forcing me. But my sister said that no, you should not force me, that they will pet me. She was petting me. My dad was also petting me.
Clap your hands for Jesus. And this pain has been there for how long?
Over 15 years.
And you said the doctor said it is an appendix.
Yes.
For 15 good years.
Yes.
You said even your family, they are complaining of the different kinds of sickness.
Yes.
So you decided to be hiding it.
Yes.
And you are bearing the pain.
Yes.
Until they brought you here.
Yes.
Tell us what happened.
So I finally agreed to follow them to this place. So I came here. The man of God put a chair in the altar. And he said he don't know why God asked him to put the chair there. So he called me and my mom out. He started telling me about that people in my family, they don't know what I'm passing through. That they said I had appendix and infection, but they are not true. That one is not appendix and that one is not infection.
Okay. What was happening to you before they now say you have an infection?
I was having pain in my tummy and I was having sore in my private part.
Sore in your private part?
Yes.
And this has been there for how long?
Over 3 years.
Over 3 years?
Yes.
You're having sore in your private part?
Yes.
And the doctors call it infection?
Yes.
Okay. So you sat on the chair, the man of God kept on the altar?
Yes, the man of God asked me to sit down on the chair. So I sat there. Later on, he asked me to come down, to go and keep the sore still there. While I was sitting down there, I was touching my tummy. If I was still feel the pain, I was even using force to press my tummy. If I was still feel the pain, but I did not feel any pain.
Hey! Are you sitting down in this atmosphere? Rise on your feet, somebody. Jump on your feet, holla power. For 15 good years. 15 years. In fact, they were planning now for an operation. You said your mother has to go and rent out her land.
Yes.
For them to go and carry out the operation.
Yes, sir.
And someone brought you here.
Yes.
Grace said no to that operation. After going to all kinds of native herbals and all the rest, no one worked. Just to sit down on top of a chair, the man of God kept. What kind of God is this now? No, what kind of God is this? The the pain disappear. Hey! Press it again, check it. Now, let me ask you, what are the things you can't do when the pain comes?
When I feel it, because the pain do come and go. But when I start feeling the pain, I can't walk. If I manage to walk, once I'm on top of the bike and the bike just pass gallop, I will feel the pain. But after that day, I could not feel the pain again.
Oh! Just clap your hands for Jesus. That one was for the pain. What about the sore in your private part and they say you have infection?
That day, the man God asked me to go to the restroom to check if the sore was still there. But when I got there, I did not see any sore again.
See, whether you like it or not, it's only God that can do this kind of thing. And this is a miracle. Imagine somebody living with sore in their private part. Imagine their pain alone. I bet you that whenever she wants to ease herself, put that mic. Is it not always difficult for you?
Yes, whenever I want to shave, I normally shave with pain. Sometimes I'll just lose hope. I'll say, I cannot do this. I don't want to waste time in bathroom. I'll just come out. But after that day, the next day, I decided to shave. I was even the one looking for the sore myself. I could not find it.
And you that is here listening to this testimony, I don't care whatever you came here with today, but because you are listening to this testimony, whatever you came here with, God will take it away. You did not hear my prayer. I said the God of my Father will take it away. If you believe it, holla a better amen. Church, clap your hands for Jesus. Now let's hear from your mother. Your mother. The man of God also pray for your mother. Madam, tell us, what have you been passing through before the man of God prayed for you?
Church, I am that I am.
Somebody holler unquenchable fire. Okay, let's correct her. Madam, say I am.
Okay, I am.
Everybody holler.
Praise God.
Hallelujah. She says you should help her to celebrate Jesus for what he has done for them. Celebrate praise.
In over 10 years, as from 12 to 1, because
she said, okay, she said over 10 good years, she can't sleep. Once it is 1 a.m., she wakes up and that's it. That's the end. No sleep for 10 good years. Tell us.
Sometimes, okay, me precious love by Dodo. And them all the agunejin boom. Me
okay. She said the result of this sleepless night has caused her headache, severe headache, every day for 10 good years. Pains all over her body, and she became scared. And she was praying to God that the sickness that killed her father, God should not allow her to experience such sickness. Yes.
Okay, one miracle that I made you. Niya ni le menele kamaka. Opa sank na beg your way. You no slow only. Iyan are kan no sanche wana isume. Eru ebeni. No one here wari menin. Or somebody use a man of God. Oh no, watch on ile ya. Or a surprise.
She said one of her daughters invited them and they came, and the man of God began to tell them their histories and told them everything that has been happening to them. Yes.
Okay,
Clap your hands for Jesus. So your own now, since the man of God prayed for you, you have been sleeping well.
Yes.
You have been sleeping very well. You no longer wake up at night again and you don't sleep again.
No.
What about the pains?
The pain was over.
It was taken away.
Yes.
With the mantle the man of God gave to you too. Church, clap your hands for Jesus. You see the way this God walk from daughter to mother. The issue they came with, God takes all of them away. Let's hear from the daughter again. Sister, your mom said you were vomiting. Tell us, was that true?
Yes, on Tuesday of it, I woke up. I was having pain in my tummy, so I decided to go to the restroom, and it was like as if I was stooling. I was having running stomach.
Yes.
So immediately I came out from the restroom. I started vomiting. Vomiting the type of I did not even imagine that I ate that kind of thing last night. So if I say let me just go and wash my face, the thing will just start again. I will still be vomiting. Then after the vomiting, I was weak throughout that day. The next day, there was changes in my body. The weakness that I was having before, I did not have it again.
Everything, God takes all of them away. Just celebrate this God. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. You don't have time. 15 years of pains that the doctors call appendix, planning or preparing to go for an operation. God took it away just to sit on a chair. On a chair, the man of God kept pains and saw the private part for 3 good years. She was looking for the pain after she sat on the chair. God is faithful. Somebody clap your hands for Jesus. Sister, please, before you go, with this your experience for 15 good years, you have been in pain. What advice do you now have to viewers all over the world and the ones sitting down here? Yes.
The advice I have for viewers all over the world is that I was once the doubting type. I never believed that prophecy can work. I never believed anything that is called prophecy. I will hear it, but I will not use it to work. But that day, I believed what Brother Fire said. And I also want to tell those ones that are also doubters that they should not doubt again. That they should come to City of Power, because there is power in City of Power.
Oh! Clap your hands for Jesus. Please, because of time, your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Just clap your hands for this person. Please tell us your name, where you came from, and what God has done for you.
Church, my name is Good Luck. I'm from Delta State, Agbor.
Yes.
Last time, about 3 weeks ago, that very day, our prophet prayed with us with a padlock. He said that we should open it as we climb the altar. And after I did that, he said that as we went to home, that is, we should pray at the middle of the night. So as I went to sleep that very day, I remember that I had the opportunity of this breaking the seed of the Pharaoh oil on my hand.
Yes.
I used it to anoint my head 4 times then, so that I can remember to pray at the middle of the night. Because sometimes if I sleep, I will feel very weak. Cannot be praying again. So that I will be struggling to pray in the night. I will listen. So
yes.
As I use it now, then as I sleep, then I experience myself in the midst of people. That is their enemy. I saw them in the dream. That place was not clear. It was like night, and it's a hidden place. Then immediately I saw myself there. I saw a cutlass on the ground. It was 2. Then we began to drag. I collected 1. After that, then I saw a giant dog coming towards to me. Then I raised hand. I cut it off. I cut the whole off. Then,
you cut the neck off?
Yes.
And this happened after you anointed your head with the breaking of the seed of Pharaoh oil.
Yes, sir.
And you slept and you saw yourself in the midst of the enemies.
Yes.
You say you saw 2 cutlass.
Yes.
and they were dragging it with you.
Yes, sir.
And then you said you collected one. God helped you to collect one.
Yes.
And you saw a giant dog.
Yes, sir.
Coming towards you.
Yes, sir.
And you cut off the neck.
That's so.
God will cut off the head of your enemies. Tell us.
So after that, I went to come out from that very place because that place was dark. The light was not light enough. It's something like a hidden. Don't know whether it's a wood or something like that. I went to come
yes,
out
you
there.
left there. Yes.
As I stand up, I went to come out. I saw 3 men on the way that are like blocking me. And as I'm going, the machete is on my hand. As I'm shaking it, it's like there's fire on the machete on my hand. They begin to give me way. And I came out from the narrow road, and I come out at the junction. That is the major road. And I saw a bike. I saw that is my prophet. I saw him in the dream. I know that is my prophet. I saw a bike man there. He has waiting for me there with a full light.
That's your prophet on the bike.
Yes.
Okay.
Waiting for me there with a light, and I went to run and get to him. That moment I wanted to ask him that is whether he will collect money to carry me or something like I want to carry like bike. He said no. Enter. I has been waiting for you. That's the dream.
Okay. Next testimony.
Sir. Okay, the next testimony.
Yes.
Okay, second one.
Yes.
Okay, after 3 days, after the dream like that, then I wake up one morning time. As I wake up one morning time, I check my phone around 6 o'clock. There was no network. You just wrote emergency.
Yes.
I didn't understand this kind of network. I say, I don't again. I say, since I am with this breaking the seed of the Pharaoh oil, then I decided to anoint the phone again, and I spray it 4 times. So as I
network came back to your phone.
Yeah,
church, clap your hands for Jesus. He said there was no phone. No network in his phone, and he remember breaking the seed of Pharaoh oil, and he anointed the phone. Network come back by fire, by force. And let me quickly help him because of time. He said there's this noise he used to hear like his phone is ringing. He said every time he'll be hearing the noise like his phone is ringing, and he'll be ringing. And when he gets to this phone, the phone is not ringing or was not ringing. No missed call. He kept on hearing this voice. Hearing this sound of his phone ringing. He said from the day he anointed his phone without breaking the seed of Pharaoh oil, he has not been hearing that sound again. Are you clapping for Jesus? So you now discover that the network that disappeared from his phone was not ordinary, but breaking the seed of Pharaoh brought back the network. Clap your hands for Jesus. Some will celebrate with you, and your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Just clap your hands for next person because of time. You are clapping for Jesus. Quickly tell us your name, where you came from, and tell us boldly what God has done for you.
Church, I am
unquenchable fire.
Please stand up and celebrate the grace of the Papa and the Mama.
You are not standing up to celebrate the grace. All right, quickly tell us your testimony.
My name is Asaba Justus Onyemechi. I'm from Nsukka, Enugu State, but I'm studying at Agbor, Kogi State. So my testimony goes like this.
Yes.
This prayer month I am in my hand now. When I was here the last partnership December, then I was here with my wife and my sister. Then after the prayer, then Papa called me and gave me the prayer month. Then after he gave me the prayer month, then I gave it to my wife and my sister. The enemy don't want me to carry the prayer month to my home. Then along the line, they were going to the lodge. Then someone acted like madman, collected this prayer mat, collected many other materials. I said, God, what is all this? Then I came back and explained to Papa. Then Papa give me another one. So he give me another one. I took it to my home. I pray over it. Then around the afternoon time, I took it to my house. It seemed like there is riots like Iraq and Iran are fighting through ceiling.
Iraq and Iran fighting in your house.
Yes, because of that.
Immediately you brought this prayer in your house.
Yes, sir.
There was riot in your house. Rats everywhere.
Yes.
They were provoked.
Yes, sir.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Tell us, sir.
So after they were running around all the ceiling, then I bring out the salt he give to us day of partnership.
Yes.
Then I pray over it, call the God of Brother Fire 21 times, and Holy Ghost Fire 21 times.
Yes.
Then I spray it over the ceiling. Then the next 2 days, 3 days, when I woke up, I came in the morning, I saw one rat dead. The 5 days again or 6 days again, I saw one rat dead. That is how it died till almost 3 or 4 of it was dead.
All of them died.
Yes, sir.
All the Iran and Iraq in your house. Fire destroy all of them. Clap your hands for Jesus. Quickly tell us the next testimony. Yes.
So the testimony, the same that day, Papa gave us this mantle. So as I took this mantle, he told us that when we are going out, that this mantle will be with you, and even when you are selling, you put it in a drawer where your money is. Then I put everything into the drawer. Then Monday morning I came out, I brought out the mantle, I pray over it. After the praying over it, under 30 to 40 minutes, customers start rushing everywhere.
Look at you, you are just looking like that. You are jealous. And you said there was nothing like customers before.
Yes, sir.
Your business was stocked.
Yes, sir.
But after praying with that mantle,
yes, sir,
calling on the God of Brother Fire,
yes, sir,
they began to rush you.
Yes, sir.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Yes.
So after all those things, then customer was coming. Then I've been battling with many things, even how I can feed my family and even other people. I find it so difficult. I say, God of Brother Fire, help me out. This very phone that is my hand, I've been battling with it for 8 years. That's what the only phone I'm using. I don't have any money to buy.
Position it for 8 good years.
8 good years. That's the phone that I'm using. But
you could not change. Wait, you could not change the phone. So which means when the phone is bad, you repair it.
Yes, sir.
You refuse to change. In fact, you could not change the phone.
Yes, sir.
Tell us.
Then after the prayer and the mountain that I prayed as customer rushing, then the next thing I say, God, you are the one who will do it for me. Then later on I say, yes, I saw people using Android.
Yes,
I must use Android.
What is this? Tell your neighbor I'm on Android. For 8 good. Look at the new phone. Look at the new phone. Look at the new phone. You are sitting down. Hey! Power. For 8 good years, he could not change his phone. Things were difficult for him. And after praying with the mantle given to him by the prophet, the God of my father today is ready for you tonight. If only you believe this prayer point, that tonight you are not going back the same way you came. He said to himself, God, I've done it. I must change my phone to Android phone. Let the word sit down again. He can't change the other one. Very old. Look at the one he sees now. Clap your hands for Jesus because we don't have time. Please, sir. I'd like you to give just one or two hours. The ones that are watching this testimonies. Yes.
Church, I am.
Quenchable fire.
It's the remember.
Quickly, yes.
The fire oil is my hand.
Yes.
On 23rd of this month of December, I was totally severe sick. I couldn't even wake up. Then, trying to at least visit village for the celebration of New Year. So I brought out the fire oil. Then I pray over it. Under 2 days, the sickness disappeared.
Clap your hands for Jesus. Now, just one or two advice to viewers all over the world and the ones here. From this experience of using fire oil prayer mat as a partner, look at your business booming. Yes.
I want to advise you people that are see me all over the world, and look at the materials being in my hands. First of all, I want you to be a partner, because without being a partner, you can't get what you are looking for. But I urge you to be a partner. And don't go without carrying all this material.
Your testimonies remain permanent in Jesus' name. Church, are you happy in this hour? Jump on your feet and begin to wave your hands for Jesus. Wave your hands to Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Wave your hands to Jesus. Wave your hands to Jesus. If you are telling God, I must testify, let me see your two hands above your head. Oh Lord. Wherever you are, you are Yahweh. Hey. Let me hear you
louder. Let me hear you louder. You are Yahweh. You are here, changing destinies. We worship you. We worship you. You are here. You are giving testimonies. We worship you. We worship you. You are here. You are turning life around. I worship you. I worship you. We make miracles. Promise people riding in my praise. My praise, God is good. Lift your voice, lift your hands. You are having. You are promise God is good. Hey, God is good. My God is good. You are. Very, very miracle. God is good. My God is good.
Amen. Please celebrate Jesus. If you are clapping, you clap better for Jesus. Amen. Please, wherever you are, I would like you to give me 4 hours of standing. And the devil is in trouble. Please wave your hands to him. Appreciate him. Please, who is the person that gave this document here? Don't worry, you have a failure, you have passed now. Who kept it? The person that kept this. They denied you visa. Is it Chukutem? Bismarck? Oluma? Okay. Settled. Wave your hands to him, wherever you are. Please, those of you that give testimonies, can I see you? Chikporo mokubiniye Akaporo mokubiniye Chikporo mokubiniye Anajuma juju chimomae Keduru chikporo brother fire Akaporo mokubiniye Chikporo mokubiniye Wanya gane bakwa chimamale Dadimo na Mario gi chimamae Akaporo mokubiniye Chikporo mokubiniye nwere ndị na-achọ ọlụ dadị ọma ya. Dadị biko nyere ọlụ ana m arịọ gị Chimọma ya. Chikpọrọ m oku obi n'ihe. Chikpọrọ m oku obi n'ihe. O nwere ndị na-achọ dị dadị ọma. Ana m arịọ gị Chimọma. Ebube kpọrọ m oku. Chikpọrọ m oku obi n'ihe. Just wave your hands to him. There are angels coming now. Okwu gị gwara m ọ ga-adịrị m mma. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. Okwu gị gwara m ọ ga-adịrị m mma. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. Ana-ajụ m ajụjụ ana m afụ ochi anya gị. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. Ana-ajụ m ajụjụ ana m afụ ochi anya gị. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. Ana-ajụ m ajụjụ ana m afụ ochi anya gị. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. Ana-ajụ m ajụjụ ana m afụ ochi anya gị. Okwu gị gwara m ihe ga-adịrị m mma. I pray for you today. You will never be the same. Somebody is not shouting. I say you will never be the same. I like the testimony of this girl. He says she's doubting. She's doubting, and there's a way God proved the servant. I like this because that Sunday, it was a Sunday I called the Sunday that was on fire. And God decided to prove something to a lot of people here. There are people who believe, listen, every prophet, when they are talking most time, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to people. People are not seeing what the prophet is saying. They are seeing in their natural mind. In their natural mind. When I was reading the story of Elijah, I was very provoked in my spirit. I say, how can a man that called down fire, that killed the prophet of Baal, run for one woman? I asked myself this question: how come this same man never called down fire to kill Jezebel, but rather he ran into the bush and said, let me die here? I was provoked. I said, how can this same man that had this unction run for just a woman, that said to Elijah, if I see you here tomorrow, I cut off your head? And this same man could not speak a word. There are certain things you expect a prophet to do, but God have not instructed him to do it. No matter the unction a man have, the unction does not belong to the man, it belongs to God. When God is available for the unction, the man that carry the unction is available. But when God is not available, no matter how anointed you are, your anointing become useless. Your anointing become useless. There are people who think they are now wiser than the prophet. There are people who think that they hear better than prophets. Let me tell you, no matter the age of a prophet, it is never easy to hear God. It's never easy to hear God. It's not. Huh? It was just a chair. I didn't sat on the chair. God said, pick a chair from the crowd. Huh? He saw in a private part. For how many years? How many years? 3 years saw. How do a man of God? God wanted to prove something to people. Pick a chair from the crowd. It was just instructional. The same man of God that people thought that he does not even know what he hears. Imagine God not telling that same man of God to pick a chair from the crowd and drop in the altar. I never knew somebody had a saw in a private part for 3 years. That could not heal. Just sitting on the chair. It is just an instruction. There are things people don't know. Like I told you, God said to me, city of power is the expressway. Is somebody here with me? Listen. If I give you this mantle, the testimony you are hearing is small. It's small. You haven't seen anything in 2020. Don't forget, I told you last year that God told me, see, they are going to question your miracles. You haven't seen anything. You are seeing prayer mat, you are seeing mantle, breaking record of somebody. Yeah, sir, you are very funny. Let me see that your phone. No, not the new one. Let me see the old. I like you. You have to bring that old one so people can see. Huh? You see, poverty is not good though. This is why I'm always praying that none of my sons here will be poor this year. If you are sitting there, you will be poor. You see what this man is using for the past 8 years? If you are sitting there, you will be poor. Huh? One day I was praying 12. I prayed 12, nodded my head to 3. And a man knocked on me and said to me, pray for your pastors. Anything you say there will be, that is what I will sign. And I started thinking what to say. And the word entered in my mouth. Let me tell you, if you are here, you are my son. There is a word I have for you. That word I have is that your expansion, your village cannot contain it. Wait, you know, sometimes when we talk, some people don't understand. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to few people. I was praying yesterday. I told God I'm not comfortable. I said, when will I pray like this 3 days without stopping? There is somebody here. Listen, there's somebody here hearing the sound of my voice. I am praying for 58 of you, wherever you are watching me from. After this night, your glory, your village cannot contain it. If your amen is louder, your village cannot contain your glory. Can I hear that amen like thunder? You can see how a common chair healed a sore. No more. Did you go for the operation?
No.
Eh?
No.
Did you treat infection again?
No.
Everything.
Cleared.
It was instruction. It was instruction that took this away. Huh?
There's somebody here, somebody died and he came back to life with the church material. Why did you share that testimony? If you don't run out before 30 minutes, go and meet the pastor now. That person will die again. No, there are testimonies you don't keep. Let the people know. I told God this year, before now in December, I want to raise about 10 dead bodies. I want the people to know that God is real. It's not that somebody is saying it, that God is real. You haven't seen evidence, and some the little one you are seeing, you are pointing. What about when you see? When you see, let it be permanent. Let it be permanent. Congratulations for a new phone. Let me see. Let me feel the new phone now. Can I borrow the new phone? This phone, as I'm holding it, connections will begin to come. Connections. Connection upon connection. Receive it. Madam, I like your faith. You joined them to rally. Wow. Even when the child was not feeling fine.
Yes, sir.
Listen, the city of power, like I will tell you, faith. I was talking to some women outside. You know, they saw me so dirty, and they never knew I was walking by instruction. Sometimes, like I would say, prophet. When you see born prophets or called prophets, if you look at their stories, they are bush climbers, mountain climbers. When you see them, most times you don't even know them that they are the one until you see them in the stage. That is the only way you can recognize them better. If you look at the stories of the prophets in the Bible and the ones you have physical, there's that term that some of them don't even sleep in their houses. Your testimonies will remain permanent. If you are sitting down, you'll be poor. If you want to be poor, sit down. Some people will sit down because they like poverty. Huh? Some people like poverty. They like poverty. Everybody wave your hands. Sir, you are returning back to Kogi with a different mindset. Come. Who's at the back? Who's the land at the back? Who's the land at the back of the house?
In the village. James.
James.
Yes, sir.
Is your brother?
He's my relative. He has related to my mother.
He said?
It's related to my mother.
He's related to your mother?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
There was a time he was telling you, maybe I can give you a plot so you can work on something.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
But no money.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
I want to give you money from my pocket. It's 1,000 naira note. You know car? You know car?
Yes, sir.
You know car?
Car, yes, sir.
You build your house this year, you buy a car this year. This laugh is laughing. He wants to cry. He doesn't know. He just he's crying, he's laughing, or which one would I say? See, please, you have to keep this money. Don't miss it, so you don't mistakenly remove it.
Okay, Daddy.
You have to. You have a bag.
Yes, sir.
Go and
Yes,
bring the
sir.
bag. No, don't worry. You want to take? Go and bring the bag first. I want to give the money in a place. I don't want you to mistakenly say you spend it. Go back. Keep this money somewhere where you drop money.
Thank you, Daddy.
Give it for 2 months.
Thank you, Daddy.
That 2 months.
Thank you, Daddy.
You will not understand.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
Go and become a billionaire. Everyone raise your 2 hands up. There's a prayer that I want to pray for you now. I want everyone here to pray that prayer. Every hand that wants me poor, as I clap my hand, die by fire. Is somebody hearing me? Listen, wait. Listen. 2 things is going to happen this morning. 2 things. If they don't want that door to open, the person behind the door will not wake up. 2 things. Please come, let me touch them. 2 things. 2 things are going to happen. If they don't want the door to open, the person that said the door will not open will not wake up. Is somebody hearing me? That person will not wake up. I want to raise your hand and say, every hand that said I will remember. Every hand that said they will remember. Anywhere you are, as I clap my hand now, as I clap your hands now, release me or die. Release them or die. Open your mouth or you begin to clap. Oh Lord, so begin to pray. Every hand of the grace of God. Wherever you are, fire. You evil hand from the father's house, from the mother's house, hand of their uncle, hand of their auntie, against your life, against your prosperity. Wherever you are, never fire. No. You are not praying that prayer the way I want it. I want to see the force in your hand. Because 2 things are going to happen this morning, like I said. Is either they open the door, or the person that locked the door will not wake up. Is somebody here with me? Is that there the person? He said, I can over my dead body. Will I ever? One of my child, a herbalist in the family, challenged and said, you can't wake up the following day. And he said he picked a partnership card and said, if this man in this card leave it, you can't wake up you. The herbalist slept and never wake up. All those people from Malta, that is what is raining there. How can a card? Listen, they haven't seen anything yet. This morning, 2 things are involved. If they refuse to open the door, fire. 2 things. That person will sleep and never wake up. Amen. I want to pray that prayer with an energy. Raise your 12 and say, every hand that said I will remember. Every hand that said they will remember. Anywhere you are, as I clap my hand, as I clap your hands, release me or die. Release me or die. I clap that hand wherever you are. Under the grace of God. are here this night, your son has been looking for document all these years. The heaven is open tonight. Amen. Listen, I told you, God said to me, fire will fall. Fire. Listen, I don't care how long they have been with the devil has kept you in that bondage. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years or 20 years. The God that can break this record you are hearing today is available for night. Amen. I don't know if somebody's hearing me. My name is Brother Fire. I don't care what people say about that name, but you cannot divinely question the answer. I am here to prophesy upon your life. Receive under the oil in my head. Any hand that say you will remain poor, fire. As you shout the ladder in, and that hand dry up tonight. Amen. As you shout the ladder in, and that hand dry up tonight. Amen. As you shout the ladder in, and that hand dry up tonight. Amen. Anywhere you are, can I hear your amen like thunder? Amen. There is one prayer that I want you to pray. Please, something is carrying me this night. Something I want you to pray. Are you ready? Say every mirror of poverty, every mirror of poverty in my father's house, in your father's house, looking at me for poverty, looking at me for poverty. I am not made for that mirror. I am not made for that mirror. Anywhere you are, anywhere you are, pray. Please, if anybody is sitting down, leave that place. That person is a barrier. Unless the person is pregnant. Is somebody here with me? If the person is also holding a chair and she is not praying, please leave that place. That person is a barrier. Is somebody hearing me? Leave that place. God was telling me yesterday, he says, son, get prepared for every Friday for all night. And the Lord told me something to do. He said, it is time to liberate souls. Listen, he said, people are crying to be liberated. I was telling you on Sunday how an angel appeared in my room and gave me a talk.
Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
watching Brother Fire TV, building nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV, building nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV, building nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV. Build a nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV. Build a nation for Christ.
Now that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8. You can pay your partnership, tithe, and redeem your vows through the following account details. Account name Atwa Joshua. Account number 0027675705. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. 2. Account name Brother Fire TV. Account number 010-830-1671. Bank Diamond Bank. Swift code DBLNNGLA. Now he that planted and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8.
Keep watching Brother Fire TV. Build a nation for Christ.
Now